Okay, so today I traded on one ticker only. Today I think was better traded than yesterday. I cut my I went back to like cutting my losses very quickly, and yeah. So I traded STF, which is the big morning spike um today. So I made like $17 on it. Most of what I had was 5%, while my losses were paper cuts compared to my gains. So here is my screen. So as you can see here, I started trading this ticker, pre-markets again. Didn't wait for the market open. What got my attention from yesterday was this move, right? It was quite sideways really. And then it spiked up to $2, 205, and then it came dipping back. When I saw it, it was already like it was already like in the 160s, 150s and 160s. And I saw like around here, it already made a higher low, right? And thinking that it could come back up, I enter right here on this higher low move. As you can see, here's the low and here's the high. It's a higher low. So when I enter at 161. I enter 161 right here. And I was risking 5 cents because at this point my risk was $5, right? My risk was $5, trying to make $15 or more. And it spiked all the way to 177. I got out at 176 with half of my positions. I should have gotten out with all of my position size. Instead, I held, thinking that 165 could maybe hold, and that was my new risk. So 165 was my new risk, and that's what I did. 165 break, I exit. So I cut my losses. It would have been better if I actually just take sell right and all of my shares at 176. That's already a 3-to-1 risk 1-to-3 risk reward. So risking 5 cents, making 15 cents. That's good. Um, and it's also the meat of the move right here, right? So overall, this trade, my average sell was $9. That was my average profits from this trade. It later did dip lower. It it went to 56. So either way, I was gonna get chopped because that's my risk. Risking $5 to make basically risking $5 to make $15. And that is my risk. It hit my risk, 156. So I would have gone chop. Later on, it made a higher move. Again, it made a higher low. The previous low was 155, make 156, and then a new one, 158. And I bought right here, 163 for the break of 165. Because as you can see here, 165 was a key resistance right here. And that's what I did. I cut my losses like very quickly here. Because if I found that 170 was a resistance area. So I basically took my profits of 168. So made 5 cents on this one. So this moved my profits to to $11. It was all right. Cutting my losses. Because if not, I would have been chopped again. As you can see, it never it went to 162. The mistakes I made here is buying at 169, right? When I bought it at 169, it was coming down from 170. I was thinking that it could break 170 and go higher, but instead I bought it 169, so I basically just cut my losses as it come down. I basically just cut my losses. And then I waited for 170 to break, and that's what I did. I waited for 170 to break, and I basically sold like the me of this tiny move here. So make like 10 cents on it. And yeah. So make $5 on this move, 10 cents. And then seeing that 181 is resistance, 181, 182 is resistance, right? I re-enter on 181 for the break of 182. And what happened? It failed to move higher than 186. So I basically just cut my losses at 178, like very quickly. It later went down to 173, which wasn't ideal for like cutting my losses. I want my losses to be paper scratch. And it was at this point that I draw the trend line. It was moving higher lows, so it's looked like it's the front side. And I was waiting for it to move back up. I didn't wait for this trend to break, really. I entered 182 because 185. A break 180 resistance, and then anticipating a break of 185, right? And that's what happened. A break 185, and I sold all my shares at 191 because I saw that it might have like a weak move at 192. Was when I entered 182, my goal was to sell at $2. But I basically got chopped on this move. The funny thing was it went to $2. So I left when it went to $2. I thought that it cannot go anymore. I thought that it was gonna fail to break off 205, right? So that means that I would have left like another $4 on this on the on on the table, but I was wrong. I underestimated this ticker. As you can see, it break 205 smoothly. It went higher and went to 240s, and that right there. So this whole move, I left $22 on the table, $21 to $22 on the table. It was all right. I made 17 cents total on this whole choppy move up to the upside. Taking my 5%, taking my small gains, and taking my paper cuts. As long as my losses are smaller than my gains, I'm okay. So it went to 240. If you buy at 240, good luck because that is a chase. It's already moving like looking very parabolic. It needs to have a pullback, and that's what happened. It pulled back. It held it held the $2 area, and then it spiked to the open. It made a very good, nice cup and handle pattern right here. A cup, so a cup and handle. It pulled back here, and then it spiked all the way to $3. I watched the whole move. I missed it. If I actually bought it down here, I could make another like $5. But that's just wishful. I took my profits, and that's that. And I'm happy with it, even though it's small. So no regrets, but it is something very nice to witness because as you can see, it's basically parabolic right now. At this on this whole move, this was gradual uptrend, gradual uptrend. Uh, Basically a bunch of consolidations for a break of 180, right? A bunch of consolidation for a break of 180 and for a break of $2. And did open as usual. People buy, panic buy, and shorts getting squeezed. And this is what happened. This whole move. And because it's a parabolic, as you can see, it basically just did. So yeah. And on the backside, it did present some very good opportunities to buy it at the break of 250 right here. Very nice opportunities. You can make like 40 cents. Very nice dip buy opportunity here. It went from 330 to 250, so that's a 80 cents uh, drop. So pretty much, yeah. And it's a very nice move right here. You can make like 20% of 20% on your money here. And it dropped further. Congrats to the shorts who was patient enough to buy on the backside, to sell on the backside on this fail bounce. Congrats to the shorts. Because as you can see, it basically downtick all day to like the $1.20 area, which is just yeah, penny stocks. This is what happened. And why I so call this a penny stock? Yesterday it was traded in the cents below $1. The previous close was like, let's see, $79 right there. Congrats to whoever bought at 79. Congrats. Uh, for the long side. But here, it might be easier to shorts. You buy you sell at 292, risking 230, risking the high, right? You can make like three times your risk here, 3 to 4 times your risk here. But since this is a cash account, then I cannot shorts. But still, even though it's shorts, it's a first green day, so it could be something like SPY. That's something to be very careful of. That's why it is important to cut your losses. Don't get yeah. If you're shorting, be willing to lose, but don't be stubborn. If you're long, be willing to lose, but don't be stubborn again. Just cut your losses fast. And that's what happened. I cut my losses fast, and my losses are smaller than my gain. So today's a green day. Still, I lost $19 yesterday. I make $17 today. So what that means, my overall uh, profits for these 2 days is -2. And then adding my trade on Tuesday, so it's basically -$5. But the good thing is this month I went green again. Still, it is something to learn. Keeping my losses small, keeping my losses paper cuts, be patient with my winners, but remember to sell into strength and remember to sell when my targets is hit. And that's what happened here. I should have sold all my shares at 176. Should have, could have, would have, but did not. And that's what happened. I gave back some profits here, but it's okay. I count my losses. And here, it's okay. I count my losses. Here, it's okay. I count my losses like quickly. Also, when I first enter, I started with 100 shares. As you can see, I went with half of my position size from my initial entries. Why? Why did I not go with 100 shares on each of them? Because I did not want my losses here to affect what I initially gained here. So even though it's paper cuts, and if I enter like 100 shares with paper cuts, I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but I don't want to give back what I gained. So, and even if I want to, even if I gave back paper cuts, I want my paper cuts to not affect my profits like largely. To have larger fats on my profits as well as on my psychology, my conditions, my emotions. So I don't want my losses to affect my thinking in the trade. I went with smaller size compared to my initials, so that I could trade without any emotions, without any let's see, yeah, trade without the emotions. Though I did cut my losses quickly though, keeping my losses small. And then as you can see here, yeah, this right here, I think was emotional sales, but it's also a read of price actions. Still need more experience to have a better exit and better entries. Still, it's the front side. That's all I can see. The front side. Remember to sell to strength. An amazing ticker today that I saw was this guy. It went from 1 cent to 16 cents in the morning. That's 10 times your money there. 10 times. Congrats to all the OTC buyers here who made 10 times their money. Even though it's only traded less compared to staff, STAF, INSO, still traded in the millions. So even though you went small size, you can still make 10 times your money. Very nice there. When I first saw it, I saw it around here. I think it was around here when I first saw it. One reason why I did not buy it, because when I saw it, I only have $11 left, right? If I enter, I could have probably entered with like, let's see, 50 shares. But I would not be able to exit because my commission is $6, $67. So I could, with that, I can make $5, $50, not $50, like $15. But I wouldn't be able to exit because of because I don't have the commissions. So yeah, this will happen. It has a very, very nice move. OTC. I'm sure some people actually bought it down here. But if we look at the volumes, there's barely any volumes. I'm not sure what happened here. Volumes only came on the back side. I'm not sure what happened to the front side, but there is no volume at all. I am not sure. But it made a nice 1000% move here. Very nice. Let's check out some OTCs for yesterday. And SPX. This was a multi-day runner. It's a very nice morning panic. It gapped down from yesterday. As you can see. Oh, it actually gap up. Is it? No. Let's see. What was this one I'm looking? Oh, right here. This is today. It gapped down. So it opened a morning panic. Very nice 1 cent on your money here on these moves. And you actually bought it at the low and sell it in the 3 cents area. Very nice 50% all day. You could have bought like the break of view app, and it basically held. It continued on. So very nice move there. But because it's basically a down day, this will happen. It failed to it failed to move up again. Another was HALB. This was a choppy day. Don't buy these kind of stuff. Yeah, you can maybe a dip buy here and make like 10% of your money here, 10 to 20%, right? You can make like 10 to 20%. But as you can see, it's basically traded sideways all day. It's not good. 10 to 20%. That's still okay. This is a morning panic. Went from 40 to 30. Not 40. Went from 4 cents to 3 cents. So that's like a 30% drop. And 1, 2, 3 in 3 minutes. And 1 minute you can make 10 to 20%. And you actually bought it at the bottom. Yeah, and this is a big morning panic. 20%. 20% drop, as you can see. 2 million shares traded, and then 1.5 million shares traded here. So OTC is a very nice morning panic there. Another is INNO. This was a big mover from yesterday, as you can see. But it is something that to watch, because as you can see that in the afternoon, as it was coming to the close, it was coming down. And this sign is not good. This is not a good sign. Why? Because this sign is showing that a lot of sellers are selling, and then it closes red on the candle. So higher potentials for a morning panic and higher potentials for a gap down. It's traded, it opened even, but as you can see, it's basically just drop. And if you morning panic buy this move, it's another very nice 10% move. And if you went lower, another nice 10% move, but choppy. Right here. Nice move, but choppy. Let's check what else was running today. DPSN. STAF was earlier. It was the morning gap and crap. It was crapping all day on the backside. DSGT. Now, I'm hopeful for this once you have a gap up. It held the 20 cents. It held 20 cents. It closed green. It break VWAP. You could buy break a VWAP in the afternoon, and then just held for a potentials gap up and potentials runner. Why? It's an electric vehicles runs. As you can see, it has been making higher lows. And and also, as you can see, it's a multi-day runner. It has history of multi-day running. History of 1 or 2 day running. And since it's electric vehicles, it might run with Tesla. It's an OTC. Yeah, it's an OTC. So I'm hopeful for this OTC to move. The SGT. I might not trade it, but I will just watch it. I was alerted to this one. The alert told me that I was alerted around here at like the alert was at 21 and it moved to 27 in 3 minutes. Very nice move. You can make that 10 to 20%, 10 to 30% on your money here. And it has been trading sideways all day. It did go down, but it held. So that's very, very strong. That is a very, very strong whatchamacallit, signs of bullish. A bullish sign. It held supports twice. 1, 2. So the 20 cents is good supports now. So potentials movers, potential gap up. If it gap over 30 cents, it could potentially move higher. Potentially. As you can see here. So it has potentials to run to like 50 to 60 cents. So potentials 100% move, but we have to see what the news is tomorrow. React to it. So it'll be something to watch for tomorrow. The SGT. And then LYL. Ooh. It's a former runner. So it's a former runner. That is potential. It's a very nice it could be a very nice buy on the long side if it could break 250. But I have to be very careful because as you can see here, it went to 250, but then it dipped hard all day. So yeah, it's a 1 day spiker. 1 day. So you can see here. 1 day. History of 1 day spiking. History of 1 day spiking. See? 1 day, 1 day, 1 day. Choppy. That's what I can say. It's choppy. Let's look at the 1 year. Ooh. What is going on here? Why is there no volume? Something is weird. How do I move this? So there. Let's look at 1 year. It's really weird here. Barely any volumes traded. Today was the highest volume. So 20 millions shares traded. The previous move was only 3 millions compared to 1 million, compared to 27 million. So it is something to watch for tomorrow. It could gap up, it could gap down, But one thing for sure, it held VWAP. So that is a strong sign of that's a strong bullish sign. It held VWAP. It closes moving up, but it might have greater potentials if it could break 250. ENRT. Hmm. It traded sideways all day. And then pre-market, and then after hours it was down. Cove. Okay. Multi-day runner. Cove is something to watch. Why? As you can see here, it has been gradually uptrending. It's overextended. It's way overextended. The low was less than a penny, a fifth of a penny, and it's traded at 2 cents. So this whole move from the low to the high, it's 1,000% move, 10 times your money here. The thing is, this sign potentials morning panic and morning panic buy. So potentials morning panic. What else is there? HBP. Pre-markets, it held the low. It held supports here. And it moved to $3 and it's coming back up. But choppy. It's choppy. I do not like how choppy it is at the open. It had some very nice spikes and very nice higher lows. But again, choppy. It is still something to watch for tomorrow, though. It has very nice consolidations here, though. And when it broke consolidations, and it held this breakouts as supports. Yeah, that's a bullish sign. So it is something to watch. HBP. What else is there? GRNF, EMBO. Again, uh, I don't like how it's traded like this. I don't like this sign, this move, up, down, up, down, like within 1 second, within 1 minute. But again, it is something to watch. If it could break 157, 158, it might be able to move higher. But it's already like, it's not a former runner. 5 years, it's an all-time high. It's not a former runner. It actually dropped you a penny? Wow. It's an OTC. And it's not a former runner, so it's about by look about therapeutic phase 3 trials. A gap up today, but potential gap down tomorrow. Because it's not a former runner, I'll just watch it. It did have very nice pump looking chart. Potentials morning panic, but we'll see. Just react to the chart. ZICX. Hmm. It's a very nice red green, red to green, red to green. SPY. And this is why you don't invest in penny stocks. See? SPY in the last couple weeks, it went to $46 due to not 1 year. Let's go with 180. Yes, you can see here. This is why you don't invest in penny stocks. You day trade them. It did have some very nice move up, but as you can see, morning squeeze in the past, and then eventually it all comes crashing down. But it's something to watch. CBNT, this was a 2-cent sticker. I don't like how it's traded without any volumes. FRSX. I might have traded this in the past. Sideways all day. Potentials down, but potential gap down, but it is something to watch. FRSX. Is a more it is a is a former runner, as you can see here. But it moved pre-markets, move after hours, and then down the next day here. I did trade it in the past, and I actually lost. So it's a former runner. So I'm expecting a big move pre-markets, and then fail. Uh, it's already a move up. It hit resistance. It came down. I'm expecting it to gap down tomorrow and be on the backside. Here, some very, very nice move. Currently, it's looking overextended green day. So, NNDM, morning panic. Watch for a morning panic. Watch for a morning dump. Looking pumpish looking chart. So, NTN, PLN. VYST, Yala, stock that traded more than 10%. OPTT. Okay. So OPTT, industrials, energy. It is something to watch. It looked like it's coming back up. So there's supports at $2, the $2 area. There's potential move higher, something to watch. So again, very nice move. Uh, red to green, very nice red to green move. The afternoon. Again, another stock to watch. It's look like it's consolidating. AFI. Hmm, is- It it looked like it's a multi-day runner. Potential multi-day running. Let's see, 1 year. Ooh, it has a $1 gap to fill, and the fine in the $5. So that is something interesting. It used to be 20s. So AFI. These are all technical analysis. So I haven't gone through the fundamentals yet. Ooh, more gap to fill. Arca. Is this a OTC? Could be, but it has more gap. It has gaps to fill. Something to watch. Barely any. It's only traded 800,000 shares. So it has earning coming up. We'll see how people are anticipating the earning. UAVS, G, CBW. Hmm, let's see, 180 day. Huh. It's moving very slowly. Oh, let's see. September, something happened in September. Something happened in September for it to move down here. What happened? September 22? Amid weakness and underlying commodity? Is this an oil stock? Offering. Hypno energy transitions. So trading lower amid weakness and underlying commodity driven by potential return of Libyan oil productions and rising. Oh, because of coronavirus and something else. But it looked like it's moving up. But again, it's a very gradual move. I don't want to trade that. CBATs? Ooh, CBAT's coming up. Very nice move. All day grinds. Very nice. Potential gappers. Potential squeeze. PEI. Job. Warm. NTP. CBIO. Okay. How about after hour? CMXC. PRFX. TIGA. Okay. Nice sideway to the close. Flexible Solutions. So it could be a real company. On 3Q sales increase. Okay, that's potential. That's earnings, right? Higher earning. So that's the reason why. FSI. Let's see what the news is tomorrow. It's pretty much a resistance already. It doesn't look too volatile. It used to be 80 cents. That is something to watch for. Let's see 1 year charts. The fit chain is so trade area at $3. Used to okay. It's you look like multi-day runners after earnings. Multi-day runner after earnings. And what else is there? Look like you have dividend. So good luck to shorts. And you shorts, you had to pay dividends. That's how it is. But still, if you make more than you lose, go for it. So it is something to watch for. Multi-day runners, but very gradual. RWLK, LK former runner, has history of quick spike. Something to watch for again. It's traded sideways into the close. RWLK. So let's see what's gonna move tomorrow from all these ticker. MTC. Ooh, used to be $7. Very nice multi-day squeeze. And it's a pump. It used to be a pump. That is something to watch for. It used to be a pump, as you can see here. It pumped all the way from $2 to $7, and then somebody just took a big old dump. And it dropped from 7 to $2 in 4 hours. Somebody just took a big old dump. If not a dump, then it's an offering, which is still like a dump. But again, it used to be a former runner. It's coming back up. So a lot of people will be watching it. A lot of people will be watching it. So it is something to watch. MTC. So far, I got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 stocks here. They already made some moves. Some of them are former runners, some of them are just to watch. Some of them are NASDAQ, some of them are OTC. But something to watch. Remember to react. So yeah. And that'll be all, folks. That'll be all.